Hey all, happy morning to everyone. Let me help you to solve the NCRT example questions, which are basic, which are these are the basic concepts to the Neet questions. So let me. Okay, our first question is about. Let me in physics it matters. First, read the question and given you should write what is the content they were given in a question. You must write there. Okay, first question is each side of the cube is measured to be each side of the cube is measured as a 7.203. So a cube has 6 sides, so each side is represented as 7.203 meter. So they were asking what is the total surface area in the sense what is the formula a square. So we have 6 sides, so the formula of a cube is 6a square, and volume is generally all we know is a cube. So when we apply this formula 6a square, you'll get the answer. The unit of area is meter square, and volume of the cube a cube, we can employ this formula here. You'll get the answer. This is the simplest form, and these are the basic questions they were asking in NEET every year. And our second example, let me 5.74 gram of the substance is of the substance. This is the mass occupies 1.2 centimeter cube. This is volume. So explain the density. We know the formula of density is equal to mass by volume. Enter the value of mass here and volume is here. And see here, the point you have to note here is here the least significant figure is 1.2, so it has two significant figures, so our answer should also be in a two significant figures. That's why they were given in 4.8, that has two significant figures. Okay, let me move to the next question. Our third question is yes, to check the dimensional formula correction. To check whether these two have the same dimensional formula, let me read the question. Let us consider an equation where m is the mass, g is the acceleration due to gravity, and h is the height. Check whether the equation is dimensionally correct or not. They were asking check whether LHS and RHS is same or not. Let me explain to you. Yes, here half mv square. For v you can write as meter per second inverse. So you can write as the formula is half mv square. M you can represent as mass, capital M. Meter you can represent as length, and v square is our formula, correct? So L square t power minus 1, so it's a square manner. So this is the dimensional formula for half mv square, ml square t power minus 2. And shall we look for mgh? Yes, mgh. M you can represent as capital M. G is acceleration due to gravity. So what is the dimension for acceleration? L t power minus 2, and for height is also the L, so we can generally write as ml square t power minus 2. So both are same, so we can prove LHS equal to RHS. This also the form we can ask in NEET. Okay, and they were asking in a question manner which has the dimensional formula of k. K, the correct formula of K is half mv square. You have to identify which has a dimensional formula which is similar to K, potential kinetic energy. So option B and option D will be the same because they have mv square. Others all completely different, so they have. So it's not important to write all these things like hard work. Not, you have to use your brain. See here, mv square in dimensions we don't have any necessary to calculate the numbers. So we just see the dimensions. They were given what? mv square, mv square. So option B and D has a same dimensional formula, which is similar to potential energy. See, um, for B and D, yes, very good. Let me erase this. And next is about the fifth question. Yes, consider a bob. At first in physics, you have to draw the diagram, imaginary diagram of your own. A pendulum. A bob is attached to the string that oscillates action. A bob is attached that oscillates here and there. Suppose they were asking for the time period. Suppose the time period of the oscillation of a single pendulum depends upon the oscillation. The movement of the pendulum depends upon the length, mass of the bob, and acceleration due to gravity. So these are the three quantities. If the bob is depending, what will be the time period they were asking? So we can the diagram is over. Okay, we can write as T is directly proportional to remove the proportionality, we can write as K is depends on length, gravitation, and mass. We can channel X, Y, Z. Okay, for time period we know the dimensional formula: m power 0, L power 0, T power 1. Okay, so this side also, for length you can write it as L power 1. Let me erase this. L power 1 power x, and for acceleration due to gravity, L t power minus 2 y, and for mass you can represent that as m z. So equate this on the left side. For L they were giving as for L they were given as 0. X is equal to, on equating this, you can on equating the dimensions on both the sides. For x plus y you can represent as 0. Let me, you have to mention the values. What are the L where are present? L எங்கெங்க இருக்கு? So L வந்து x இடத்துல இருக்கு and y இடத்துல இருக்கு. So L x plus y is equal to 0 because L has a 0 value here. So this is the important sum. And for t has minus 2y. So what is the value of t here? Power 1. And here as m z. So what is the value of m? 0. So you can write as z is equal to 0. So on equating all these, you'll get the value like t is equal to k of L by 1 half g minus 1 half. So to remove the minus, KL by G, it's all half in the sense. So we can simply write it as T is equal to K root of L by G. K is a constant, so we can simply write it as K is equal to 2 pi. So we can derive the formula T is equal to 2 pi root of L by G. This is the formula how we are deriving. So these 5 examples are completely important. These are the basic questions which were asked in units and dimensions formula. So from this unit you will easily get 8 marks. So all the best for your exams. Thank you.